And mic test 1 2 3. Welcome everyone. It's a Sunday, and don't forget, there's one last act to the Lantern Rite event story. So yeah, don't forget to do it. It's Act 4, right after the cutscene. I know some people thought it was over after the kite flying cutscene with everyone, but nah. There is still one more, so don't forget to do it. We're gonna do it right now and get right into it. So yeah, let's go check it out. And then you all, well actually we all can just enjoy the rest of the Chinese New Year. It's for those who are celebrating Lunar New Year, it is day 2, I believe. Okay, 2 days later. Oh, that is long. Hello? I swear, I feel like the clock went slower this time. I think it's 8 a.m., right? Hey. Are we ready? Oh, 12, bruh. Okay. All the previous acts were all 8 a.m. Yeah, let's go 12.
Paimon almost forgot! Didn't Zhongli say Hu Tao was also planning on spending some time in Xianyun village? We didn't have anything else to do today, right? Why don't we go have a look around? Maybe we'll run into her.
Okay, we're gonna meet Hu Tao in Xianyun village. Oh, okay, so it's not the wharf. She's over here. So yeah. Hang on. Let me just type in finale. Oh wait, I can't put finale. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna cut all the acts and just put them in one video.
The mountain air is so refreshing! It makes Paimon feel like she could float around all day and never get tired! Cream! Gummies! Fuel fruit! Huh? Did you hear that? Sunshine! Blue skies! Good vibes!
Huh, who's that? It's probably Hu Tao. Good vibes.
So Paimon wasn't just hearing things. That voice sounds really familiar. Well, we've got the time. Why don't we go check it out?
You and Paimon make your way up the mountain in search of the source of the shouting. As far as you can make it out, it's almonds this and coca paste that. Sounds delicious, that's for sure. The lively voice invigorates your steps and you ascend the mountain in no time. Oh, Clarin's here! Clarin!
Yeah, Clarinde!
When's your banner coming
Well,
out?
if it isn't my dear partners. See, I told you that something good was going to happen during our travels today. I have to say, sometimes the Steambird's astrology column is spot on.
It's just your lucky day.
Are you guys also here to catch the festivities? Oh, and that reminds me. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern, right?
Happy
Clarind.
Lantern Rite to you too!
I still have, I think, 100
Wait,
plus
if you're here for
rolls.
Lantern Rite, then what are you doing on top of this deserted mountain? And that voice we heard, that was you, right, Navia?
I thought that was Hu Tao. I guess I'm not very good in recognizing
Impressive.
voice actors still.
You could tell it was me from that far away. You've got good ears.
That or your voice is just really loud.
Well, of course it is. After all, I'm a boss.
Indeed. I suppose it's an asset.
Sure is! Having a loud voice is a handy tool when it comes to communication. Wait. That wasn't even Paimon's point. Paimon just wants to know why you two were shouting from the top of this deserted mountain. There was something about almonds, maybe? And buell fruit? Ooh, is it some sort of secret code?
No, it's not a code. The words are meaningless.
Perhaps, but the act of shouting was very meaningful indeed. That's just what mountain climbers do, right? After all the hard work it takes to make it to the top, as you stand on the summit looking out at the vast scenery, it's not easy to resist the urge to release those emotions.
I see. So it's not what you are shouting that matters, but the act of shouting itself.
Exactly. You get me, partner. I was afraid that it would cause a disturbance, so I asked the locals around here, and they said it was fine. Apparently most hikers like to shout when they get to the top, so the locals are used to it by now. So, you see, it's not just me. I guess everyone shouts from the top of a mountain at some point in their life.
Speak for yourself.
When you're stressed, don't you ever just get the urge to do something for no reason?
Not really. If I ever get stressed, I just go hunting.
Oh, that's a pretty good way to relieve stress.
What I choose to hunt depends on my mood.
Huh?
Anyway, why don't you two give it a try? Shout anything you want. It's a real stress reliever.
As long as Paimon has clothes on her back and food in her belly, Paimon doesn't think there's any stress that needs relieving.
And I prefer to keep things bottled up.
Oh, I bet you guys are just too embarrassed to let loose.
It's like the SpongeBob
No
moment,
need
right?
to be shy. Even Farina was shouting from the top of this mountain earlier.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Huh?
Wait, Farina's here.
Paimon hear that right? Farina's also here? In Xianyun Village?
Believe in your ears. It is indeed as you heard. Actually, the reason we climbed this mountain in the first place was also because we heard the sound of shouting.
Yes, we could just about make out someone yelling things like, "Help me!" and "What should I do?" So we hurried up here to check it out. And what do you know? Miss Farina was standing right there, all red in the face. She practically sprinted back down the mountain the minute she saw us.
Ah, that reminds me. I believe what she actually said was, "So help me, I will figure out what I should do about this script."
So, you could actually hear what she was saying? Why didn't you say so earlier? I thought someone was really in trouble.
I figured we would come check out the situation either way. Why not let her keep some privacy?
Oh, seems like you caught Farina in the middle of some stress relief as well. She probably would have never thought. No, she definitely would have never thought she would run into anyone she knew all the way out here.
I think so. We ran into Nervalet on the way here as well, but
Wait.
he was already on his way back, so...
Nouvellette Pame? I
Probably
thought
weren't
he's not
together.
allowed to leave Fontaine because he's like managing the power source or something.
Neverlet was here too?
Bruh, he needs to meet Zhongli.
What was he doing here?
What's up, Dragon
It
Bro?
couldn't have been for vacation.
I want to see the Dragon Bro talk to the other
I think it
Dragon
just
Bro.
might have been, actually. But apparently he only stayed for half a day before heading back.
No,
He's a very busy man.
I wanted to see him talk to Zhongli.
Neuvillette is not the type to take much time off. Taking even a half day for himself is already a huge step in the right direction.
Didn't
Oh,
Charlotte publish an
man.
article on the Liyue tea industry recently? Maybe he was inspired to come buy some tea after reading that article. You know, just like you were.
My
Neuvillette
situation is
and,
completely different.
Well,
I'm here
Worsley
because I was asked to accompany
also
you.
like tea.
The tea purchase is simply an added bonus of this location.
You Fontanians and your tea drinking.
Oh, it's not for me. I lost a bet with Ridesley, and now I have to buy him something.
Damn,
It
what
was
was the
just
bet?
a spur-of-the-moment sort of bet. Ridesley gets really invested in that sort of thing, but he couldn't care less about what he wins in the end. You could give him mint plants that you plucked from the side of the road, and he wouldn't even mind.
If only he was that easygoing when it came to talking business. In any case, I'm pretty sure the tea you bought is this region's specialty. What is it called again? Nervalette even mentioned it earlier.
Buy 10 boxes, get half off. I think only Xianyun was the one that got pressured into buying 10 boxes.
Yes, that's the one.
You didn't really buy 10 boxes, did you?
Please, do I look like someone who would fall for that sort of marketing trap?
That reminds me. You guys said you only came up here because you heard my voice, right? I hope it didn't put you out. You must have had other plans for the day.
Oh, that's right. Who tell? A few days ago, we heard that a friend was going to be in Xianyun Village, so we decided to come and see if we could run into her.
Oh dear. We've been chatting for quite some time. I'm sorry for keeping you. That's good.
We should probably head out and look for Hu Tao.
No need to stay on our account. We just got up here, so we're
Bam.
gonna stay around for a little longer.
I want to know if Nouvelette met
Go and meet your
Zhongli
friend.
and the other
We
Adepti.
can meet
That's
up in
very
Xianyun
important.
Village later.
Sounds good. We're gonna head down the
I
mountain.
want to
then.
know how
See you
the
later.
other Adepti felt though. It's like they feel a fucking strong presence coming into Liyue. Like, who the heck is this? Look, Florense.
What do I have to do to get you to yell from the top of this mountain? Name your price.
You really want to hear it that bad, huh?
I'm just curious is all. I have a feeling you'll say something amazing.
I will pass. I prefer to let actions speak louder than words.
Oh, there's Zhongli. Zhongli spotted with Hu Tao. Hey, wait. Zhongli's with Farina. Okay, got it. Target spotted. Well, Nouvelette's not there. I want to know. I want to know what the two dragons will
Xianyun
do when
Village
they
is
meet.
known for its tea, but you know what else they have with
I'm
tea?
so sad.
That's
Nouvelette
right,
didn't meet
dim
Zhongli.
sum! Didn't Gaming say something about dim sum being eaten in the morning? Oh, Paimon wonders if we can still get some at this time of day. Oh, well that's fine too. Paimon doesn't care what kind of tea it is as long as it comes with some tasty snacks. Now, let's see what kind of yummy things we can find around here. Paimon's not seeing things, is she? Is that Farina standing between Zhongli and Hu Tao? Wonder what they're talking about. Zhongli knows a lot of stuff. Maybe he's telling Farina about Xianyun Village. Oh, or maybe Hu Tao is trying to rope Farina into being one of her clients. Hey, this isn't the Fortress of Meropide. But Paimon could be convinced for the right price. Let's say loser buys the winner 3 huge bowls of seafood kanji. Since Zhongli is there, Paimon bets things are pretty tame. It's decided then. Paimon votes for tour guide Zhongli.
Hustler Hu Tao.
All right, no time to waste. Let's go see who's right.
Where's bodyguard Nouvelette?
Good afternoon, Hu Tao, Zhongli, and Farina. Oh, great. Now Paimon's shouting too.
Oh, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Seems like our luck just keeps on growing.
That we were able to meet you both without prior arrangement must mean that this is quite the serendipitous meeting indeed.
Oh, so both of you are acquainted with the Traveler and Paimon then? Looks like someone's learned a thing or two from Zhongli. I must admit, I am a bit surprised to see you here, Traveler. But seeing as you're a hero who's been all over to that, it makes sense that you would be well-traveled and well-connected. Since we have found ourselves in each other's company within this fertile land, allow me to take this opportunity to wish you a happy Lantern Rite.
It appears you have been to Fontaine, then.
Happy Lantern, right? Yes. I'm not too
Given
sure
your
whether you
proclivity to spread
knew
good
about
deeds
the
wherever you go.
tragedy
It's no
of John
surprise
Lee.
that you would make the acquaintance of a celebrity
Did not
as
feel it.
illustrious
The
and
place
celebrated
flooding.
as Miss Farina.
And the giant whale.
That's quite high praise. What I mean to say is, you flatter me, Mr. Zhongli.
Yeah, I wonder if Zhong Li sensed that, the giant
Although
whale.
I've built up a certain following
Or sensed that
within
child was up to
Fontaine,
no good.
It is no reflection of strength or wisdom. I stand before you right now as nothing more than an ordinary traveler in search of beautiful scenery and creative inspiration. There is definitely more to Mr. Zhongli than meets the eye. I could tell as much from our conversation earlier. Given his breadth of knowledge on both academic and worldly matters, there's no way he hasn't heard about what happened in Fontaine.
Yeah.
Is he just feigning ignorance for my benefit?
Yeah, he's just a funeral
You're
salesman.
no common tourist. I simply won't have you talk about yourself that way.
Huh? Does that mean Hu Tao also knows?
You may not have heard, friends, but
Miss Hu Tao.
Miss Farina is now one of my esteemed clients.
Yep.
Okay, you win. Guess Paimon will have to break into the hidden stash at the bottom of her shoe.
What's this about winning something?
Don't tell me. You two were placing bets on us. Nuh-uh. We just saw you guys standing on the side of the road and couldn't help but take guesses as to what you were talking about. Oh, I see. That means you, my friend, must have guessed that I was trying to promote my business to Miss Farina. That I do, my friend. What was Paimon's guess then? Paimon thought Zhongli was showing the newbie around.
By newbie, you mean me, right?
If that's the case, then Paimon's guess was also correct.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Zhongli was telling me about some great sightseeing spots in the area.
Ha! You see? Paimon was right too! Since both of our guesses were right, there can't be a winner or a loser. Hey, don't be upset, traveler. How about this? You buy Paimon a bowl, and Paimon will also buy you a bowl. As for the third bowl... Since I was the subject of the bet, perhaps it should go to me? You know, as a congratulations for the huge deal I just struck. I was just joking. Anyway, I should be the one treating you. The funeral parlor is about to bring in quite the sum after all. Oh, Paimon almost forgot to ask about the most important question. Something happen recently, Farina?
Something happened.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, with you enlisting the services of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and all.
Oh, well, yes.
Really? Oh no. Paimon is so sorry for your loss. Although Paimon may have not known the person, please accept Paimon's deepest...
Whoa, it's not like that, Paimon.
Huh? But Paimon just thought, since you hired the services of a funeral parlor and all... Hey, it's not that big of a stretch.
Really, Paimon? It's not like you don't know me. Do I look like I know anyone who would ask me to coordinate their funeral? Miss Hu Tao is simply helping prepare some props for my film. Not too long ago, I read a collection of
Oh yeah,
horror
by the way,
stories
there was
from
a
Lille.
Twitter
The
joke
content
going
was
around that
spectacular.
Karina was gonna
In
be
fact,
friends with
I
Hu Tao
still
so she
feel the
could
need
like
to sleep with the light
bury
on
the
even
people who
now.
died in Fontaine.
Anyway, that's not the point.
That was semi-true, I guess.
Now
She
that
just needs props
Fontaine's
for a
biggest
new
star
player, I
has
guess.
returned to the stage, I I figured it's about time the industry enjoyed a breath of fresh air. Hey, that's pretty good. I'll have to remember that for my ad posters.
Oh, Paimon sees. That makes a lot of sense. So, did you come to Liyue just to enlist the services of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Well, not exactly. My original plan was to just relax and enjoy the sights. But then I ran into Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli, and well, you know the rest. I suppose it was meant to be.
It was a fated meeting indeed.
Zhongli sure loves his lofty turns of phrase. But if you ask me, it's all thanks to that man who stopped to ask for directions.
Oh, that was Nouvellette, wasn't it?
Who was it?
It's someone you know. Wanna take a guess? What? How did you guess that on your first try?
How did Nouvellette
Very
leave, though?
impressive, my friend.
He
Your
said he
guessing
couldn't.
game is spot on today.
Otherwise, Fontaine will lose power.
Huh. Paimon never thought Neuvillette would be the type to get lost.
I'm sure he didn't get lost. Even I was able to find my way to this place without any trouble. He was already getting ready to leave by the time I arrived. He just wanted to ask someone about the quickest way to get back to Fontaine.
Yup, that's exactly what he asked. This area is full of mountains and rivers. It's normal to not know the fastest route.
So, were you the one that pointed him in the right direction, Hu Tao?
Of course. I'm also a guide of sorts, you know. So naturally, I also have a great sense of direction. But speaking of your friend,
What about him?
he doesn't get out much, does he?
No, he's still learning how to be a human being.
Ah, no wonder. He was stiff as a board and way too polite. I would have never guessed he was here on vacation if you hadn't told me.
All in all, he was only here for half a
Yo,
day.
Hu Tao doesn't know
I'm
that
pretty
he's
sure
essentially
he's
the
only
new
one who would
Hydro
consider
Archon.
that to be a vacation.
What if Zhongli was like, oh
Oh?
shit.
This gentleman you speak of must keep a demanding schedule.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
sure
he
he
runs a
does.
whole country or
You
something.
didn't see him, but he was dressed like he was about to attend some important meeting. It wasn't anything like what someone would wear on vacation.
Is that so?
You didn't see him, Zhongli?
Didn't even sense him. His
Unfortunately,
power
no.
levels.
At the time, it appeared as if Director Hu and Miss Farina were having quite the productive conversation. I know matters of business can take much discussion, so I decided to fetch some tea for them.
What a shame. That gentleman seemed like a sophisticated sort of guy. I actually think you two would have hit it off.
Is that so?
Two dragons. Two dragons. Two dragon bros, come on. Avoiding him on purpose. Why though? Zhongli owes money to Nouvellette. 5,000-year-old loan that has accrued interest over time.
To borrow Miss Farina's turn of phrase, perhaps it just wasn't meant to be.
Well, with the traveler around, I'm sure you'll have a chance to get to know each other at some point.
That's right.
Dragon
She's got
meeting.
more friends than she knows what to do with.
Well, that's certainly true.
Emergency Dragon Conference.
Oh, that reminds me. If you get the chance, you should try and talk to Neuvillette into loosening up a bit. Just tell him the Palais Mermonia isn't going to fall apart if he disappears for a few days. He shouldn't keep himself cooped up all the time. Even clams open their shells to let in fresh water every once in a while, right? If he's really that much of a stickler for protocol, he can fill out a leave of absence request. He'd have to approve it himself since he handles that sort of thing now, but you know what I mean.
Seems like this gentleman is also in charge of something pretty important.
He's literally the Hydro Archon. Also known as the demon who controls all the paperwork in Fontaine. Bro, you can't see the subtitles. Hang on, let me move my camera. Known as the demon who controls all the paperwork in Fontaine. The demon of paperwork, bro. That's like Nouvellette's new title.
I
Yeah. Sounds like a pretty uptight sort of guy, all right. In my experience, a leader needs to be able to roll with the punches. That also includes knowing when and what to prioritize. It seems like your friend still has a lot of growing to do.
If I remember correctly, he's already several thousands of years old.
Oh,
You're
7,000.
quite
How about
right,
Zhongli?
Miss Hutao.
They're there. They're watching.
Oh? Traveler, Miss Farina, those two individuals over there appear to recognize you.
Oh, it's Navia and Clorand. Hey, over here!
We saw you all chatting over here, and we're wondering if we could join in.
Please, excuse the interruption.
Oh, so polite. No apologies necessary. Any friend of the Traveler and Miss Farina is a friend of mine.
Ah, straight to the point. I like it. It's getting late.
Yo,
If we
Hutao.
want to catch a boat
Hutao
back
should
before
open a
dark,
side
we should
business where it's
probably
a
get
pet
going.
funeral parlor. I
Indeed.
think she'd also make money off of that.
Then, Miss Farina,
Oh,
Pet cemetery.
yes?
Yeah. Pet cremation services.
when
there
are
as
you
well.
planning to head back? Do you need us to escort you?
Oh, I don't think that will be necessary. I mean, you're not my subordinate anymore. You don't need to look after me.
I didn't mean it that way. It's normal for friends to travel home together if they run into each other on the road.
Yeah.
There are a lot of mountainous roads in this area. I imagine they'll be even harder to navigate after dark.
Exactly. Just like in those ghost stories. 8 paths converge in a wood. Beside them an old house is stood. If you dare to go inside, not a soul will greet your eye. But if you take a closer look, there may be something you mistook. A candle flickers to and fro, yet there is no wind to make it so. What is its secret? What could it mean? In this wood, where mystery screams.
My dear demoiselles, ladies, no, I mean friends, please take me with you.
Of course.
Gotta say, Farina, you are really quite the character. By the way, did I hear you mention that Clorand used to work under you? Then you must have also been a leader at some point.
Well, that's, all in the past now. Besides, being a leader is hard. It wasn't the right job for me. I prefer how things are now. I can come and go as I please, and get to enjoy the sweet taste of freedom.
Freedom, and
I
then
see.
and
Well,
then Venti
you've
falls out of the
certainly picked
sky
an apt place to relax.
or sneezes.
Xianyun Village is an exemplary choice.
Only the best. And I've learned a lot, too. Thank you so much, Miss Hutao and Mr. Zhongli.
It's fine. You've thanked us more than enough already. The next time you're in this neck of the woods, I'll treat you to some dim sum in the city.
Dim sum. Is that some kind of Liyue term for snacks or desserts?
They are a part of it. It's basically a table full of as much tea, sweets, and good company as you can manage.
Oh, so it's basically a tea party. Sounds great.
Make sure to order the winter melon cake and the lotus flower crisp. They're so sweet and delicious, Paimon knows you'll love them.
Ooh, okay. I'll be looking forward to it then.
Wait, but didn't you guys say you were here on vacation? How come you're all going home empty-handed?
Of course I am. I bought tons of fun things to bring home with me. A kite, a parasol, a little tin frog that jumps. Oh, and a stuffed toy of a mythical beast. Clorand is the one who didn't buy anything for herself.
So all you're bringing back with you is that tea?
And some tea-flavored hard candies. They're for Xianyun.
Chlorand isn't much of a shopaholic.
Well, one of us has to practice restraint.
Hey, I'm hardly reckless with my Mora. I'll have you know, all the purchases I made today were well within my budget.
Me? Oh, well, I bought some tea, of course. I just had to try all the varieties recommended in the Steambird. Other than that, just some bits and bobs, you know. A little bit of this, little bit of that. They should all be things I can use, I think.
Now Paimon's even more confused. If you bought that much stuff, where did it all go? Into one of Linny's magic packets?
Oh, actually...
Monsieur Neuvillette took them with him.
What?
Oh, so that's what happened. Wait, what?
How?
Why did he take them? He's not hoarding treasure, is he?
That's quite the imagination you've got there, Paimon. Monsieur Neuvillette just saw the amount of bags we had and offered to take them back for us.
Bro, I'm imagining him
I felt
carrying
a
like
bit
all
bad
of it
at
on his
first,
back.
but, I really did have a lot of stuff.
He even offered to deliver my gifts to the Fortress of Maripede for me once he's done with the day's work. Neuvillette is a man of his word. If he says he can do something, then he means it.
See, even Chlorand was happy to take him up on his offer. If even his trusty subordinate agreed, then who was I to refuse?
Wow, he seems like a real gentleman. Maybe he's not as uptight as I thought. If only the funeral parlor had an employee as thoughtful, proactive, and responsible as him. Right, Zhongli?
Indeed.
Corinne said Neuvillette offered to deliver her gifts to Risley. So if we go to the entrance of the Fortress of Maripede, maybe we'll run into Neuvillette.
Ask it afterwards.
We don't know exactly when he'll show up.
Well, everyone, make sure that you've got all your belongings with you before we leave. If there's any souvenirs anyone still wants to buy, the time is now.
Reliable as ever, Miss President.
What is that supposed to mean?
Chlorand is right, though. You really are reliable.
It's not what she's saying, it's the way she's saying it.
I will say, I never thought you'd be so easygoing outside of work, Chlorand. The tone of voice you use when you're working doesn't exactly make you seem like the type who enjoys interacting with people.
Well, I try to keep my professional and private life separate. That includes my behavior.
You take care now, traveler. Paimon. Ah, trying to act cool now, are we? Well, I guess it's not an act for you, is it?
You are indeed quite strong.
It's been great talking to you all. I'm really glad I decided to come to Xianyun Village. Maybe we could go on another trip together sometime?
Come on, John Lee, say
That
something about
reminds me,
Neuvillette.
A new year of work is about to begin. If there's anything you want to talk about, Zhongli, you know you can come to me. I'm all ears.
Does the director have any concerns?
It just seemed like you were a bit preoccupied today, and much less talkative than usual. You barely said anything other than, "Is that so?" and "Indeed." If you ask me, I'd say you're having a midlife crisis. You're getting to be around that age after all.
Is that so?
He did it again.
I jest. Given its distance from the city, Xiaoying Village enjoys a much slower pace of life. Surrounded by such peace and tranquility, I also seem to have developed a proclivity for inactivity. I apologize for making you worry.
I see. What do you think, Traveler? Is this atmosphere putting you in a lazy mood too? Wow, you are getting really good at these kinds of lines.
Indeed.
Alright, I guess we're going to the Fortress of Maripede. Oh, there's no teleporter there. Damn, I really wanted to see what Zhongli would say since it's also a dragon. And Neuvlet's a dragon. I think he's older, right? Zhongli's older than Neuvlet. Neuvlet's like a... I don't know. How old was Farina acting? Oh, hang on. Lots of birds.
your weapons!
Always must do this. Gotta up my chicken supplies.
Scatter! Skyward!
Oh, Neuvlet's there already.
Scatter!
Look! It's Neuvlet! We lucked out!
Oh, it's you. It has been some time since our last meeting. Few people frequent this location. Since I was able to conclude my work early for the day, I thought I might take a walk and avail myself of this area's peace and quiet.
You call this early? Do you always work this late, Neuvlet?
Strictly speaking, that depends on the agenda for the day. I am hardly bereft of time, however, so working late is of little consequence to me.
Really? If you have so much time on your hands, then why did you only go to Xianyun Village for half a day?
First, I should clarify that I was referring to my lifespan, rather than the time at my disposal on any given day. Second, I was unaware you possessed knowledge of my trip to Xianyun Village.
We know you go there, but why didn't you say hi to Zhongli?
Thank you for informing me.
Gotta do some diplomacy, Mr. Neuvlet. Build friendly relations with the neighboring nations.
Yes, they have been safely delivered.
I have to hand it to Clorant. Just a simple gift delivery, and she has the great and mighty Udex at her beck and
Excuse
call.
me.
I was just passing through. It was merely an act of convenience.
All right. Then I hereby confirm receipt of the goods on behalf of the staff of the Fortress of Meripede.
A verbal receipt of confirmation? Is such a formality really necessary for a small
Damn, but I
matter
guess
such as this?
Worsley wants to have share the tea with
Guess
Chlorine,
not.
even though it's a bet, since it was just a friendly
This
bet.
quantity of tea, though, seems a little excessive for a gift.
Was it
don't you
really
think?
10 boxes?
Before
Damn,
you know it, they'll start accusing
Chlorine
me
got
of
swindled
taking
as well.
bribes.
About that.
Fortress
Much
of
of that
Meripede's
is
gonna
my
have
own
tea,
excess, I'm afraid.
tea on the menu.
Oh? Why? What happened?
It was buy 10 boxes, get
Oh,
half off?
okay, Neuvlet's the one that got scammed.
That explains it then.
Okay, Neuvlet got scammed too.
Well, go ahead
Damn,
and leave them to me.
that salesman,
I'll
that
get
tea
through the
salesman
stash as
is
fast as I
making
can.
bank in the Lantern Rite. He's
You
the
have
real
my
MVP of the entire Lantern Rite. He's literally selling
there's
10 boxes
something else
to
I'd like to
anyone
give
they
to you.
see.
This is a stone slate, engraved with a symbolic design.
While that is an apt description, it is in actuality a legal codex.
Oh? You found it? You found
a legal
something.
codex, huh?
You found a receipt.
Before
Something.
the advent of modern writing utensils, information was recorded on stone slabs such as this. The law was no different.
Okay.
Since ancient times, the scales of justice have symbolized the fairness and impartiality of judiciousness. As a tribute to that sentiment, this slate was designed after a traditional legal codex and engraved with a symbol instead of text. During my travels recently, I chanced upon a roadside stall offering tourists the opportunity to try their hand at the ceramic arts, so I decided to have a go. We joked with Clorant some time ago about gifting you a legal codex. So, here you go.
So that's what this is about.
does the legal codex say though?
I did not expect you to remember it as well. In any case, I hope this can be considered as a reasonable attempt to join in on the banter.
It is a very good attempt. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Even your sense of humor centers around the law. That's an impressive level of commitment. Well, a gift of this significance deserves to be put on display, and I know just the place. Front and center in the fortress's showroom.
Surely there's no need for such a grand gesture.
Just kidding. I don't have anything like a showroom. But we do have a storage room. We can put it next to all the mechanical parts Xianyun has collected.
That sounds good to me.
So that's what you were doing in Xianyun Village.
Indeed. Of course, while I was there, I also took the opportunity to taste the local spring water.
Yeah, water
The
sampling,
aftertaste
let's
is
go.
much purer than what I have delivered to me in Fontaine. It stands to reason that the long-distance transport has a tendency to imbue the water with extraneous emotion. If you want to experience the true flavor, you simply have to go to the source.
Bruh.
Perhaps I should organize some time
That's
off
literally
to do the
that
same
guy who
elsewhere.
samples all the mineral water. What's that YouTube video? He drank every brand of mineral water and put it on the tier list or something.
Then we are of the same mind. It appears my desire is justified.
If you say so, but you know you don't have to justify a vacation, right? You can just take one. After all, you're hardly bereft of time. You can do whatever you want.
You're quite right. I suppose I suffer not from a lack of opportunity, but rather a lack of inspiration. However, after reading a few articles about Liyue's holiday traditions, the idea popped into my head and made itself quite at home. Seeing as I was free of responsibilities for the morning, I decided to depart at once. Refreshing. My spontaneous outing seemed to inspire quite a few other spontaneous decisions as well. Take, for example, my foray into ceramics. At first, soil from the ground is granular and unforgiving, but add the right amount of water, and it becomes soft, moldable, and able to take shape. In the past, I never thought about how quotidian vessels were crafted, but now I have participated in their very making. This is also something I made today.
Nublet's gonna become a pottery. Oh my god, that's gorgeous! Jesus! Whoa! Is that a soup spoon? What is that? Soup ladle? Oh my god, Nublet, you're an artist. Jesus. Yo, they should actually sell this in real life. Oh my god. Imagine using that for a steamboat. Oh my gosh, that's actually
That's
nice.
a ladle? Paimon thought it was supposed to be some long-necked sea creature.
That was indeed one of my inspirations. Really? You like it?
It
To
really
tell
is
you the
amazing.
truth,
Bro,
given
I
your
thought it's just gonna be a
unexpected
wooden
I find myself quite
ladle or
unequipped
something
to
brown.
give you the welcome you deserve.
The color is
Around
actually
such an
good.
important holiday such as
It's
this,
actually cute that
human
Nublet has this
custom
kind of
will
hobby.
dictate that
Zhongli should
gifts
have
should
one
be
of
in
these
order.
hobbies though.
But I'm afraid this is all I can offer. If you'll have it, that is. That is precisely why it would do me such a great honor if you accepted. You are most welcome. Happy Lantern Rite.
You should talk to Zhongli.
Approve a leave of absence request for myself.
You should talk to this man
That
called
sounds like it
Zhongli.
could
He's
easily lead
very
to a vicious cycle
interesting,
of self-indulgence,
and you could learn a lot from him.
something which couldn't be in further violation of protocol. But I suppose I understand her point. My proclivity to refrain from personal outings does in part originate from a sense of responsibility toward my duties. But it is also due to a lack of desire to engage in the human world. But now I see that the human world is indeed full of many interesting places to discover.
Can I see the spoon? Oh, we got this stir-fried fish noodles. We got 100 pulls, so yeah, I guess we still got time. Where's the spoon at? With this one? Yeah, the inventory system is still a bit confusing for me. Is it here? No, it's not here. This one, no. Teapot. Nope. Yeah, where is the spoon? Oh no, did we lose it? Or the inventory hasn't been refreshed yet. New. Sort by. Is there a sort by new like in Honkai Star Rail you can sort by new? Or other than that I'm just blind. I can't find it. Oh no. Oh, so it's just that's just it? That's the afterward. So yeah, it's just a New Lit's Day Off bonus round. Okay. Can I see the wait? We got the rewards, right? There's a bonus reward if I'm not wrong. Or is that for the full game? Okay, yeah. So I need to play the game off stream so I can unlock this stuff for the how you would call it, the teapot. Yeah, I want to see the spoon. Is it here? Special furnishing gift. Okay. I want to see how to open it because I haven't really been paying attention. Handbook. Missing person case. This is all the old ones. Where's the new ones? Quest item. Here? No, not this one. Where is it? Oh, okay, it's here. There you go. It's a furnishing. So it's a, I guess it's a, it's for your teapot as well. Yeah, it's for your teapot. Which I haven't touched at all. I apologize that I don't use it that much. But yeah. So it's, yeah, it's for your teapot. And should we do pulls? I mean, I have a few pulls. Fire Fate, Stardust Exchange, maxed out. Primos, free. Who should we pull for? Should I do Weapon Banner or Gacha? I mean, let's do the weapon roll. Let's do Epitomize Path. Since this is the last Genshin stream we'll be having until the next update or something. Oh! We got Toma again. Okay, got it. We E-something him. Yep. I apologize if I don't grind a lot in Genshin. Genshin is my relaxing game, guys. Because most of my grinding time goes into Honkai Star Rail, sadly. And I'm not even that good in Honkai Star Rail when it comes to meta building. So yeah, Genshin is just here for the chill, wholesome story until the story becomes whack. Oh, we level 50'd him. Okay, I guess I can use him as a main now. Because of the conch shells. Do I have a good weapon for him? Let's see. I have this one. Normal damage, anything that has fire. Pyro. Oh, I have this one. Oh, this looks nice. Yeah, I haven't used this because I think I was using this on Noelle, but then Noelle had the bell. So I guess I have this. Level 60 sword. Okay. I can give him this. Artifacts, I don't think I have any. I need to grind it for him. Thoma, E2? Sorry, C2, bro. Why am I using Honkai Star Rail terms? Yeah, Constellation 2. Very nice. So, do I have a weapon for him, though? I swear, I'm running out of weapons. Alden Garbage. I have this pike, though. Unless I give him this though, but I'm using this for, yeah, my Chevreuse. So yeah, that's it, guys, for Genshin Impact lands and Rite. I think there's everything else. The rest is just you know, completing the games and the difficulties to unlock the rewards and the money. So yeah, enjoy your own Lantern Rite, your own Lunar New Year. And yeah, stay tuned for next week. I guess next week we'll be ramping down more clips and just indie games. I'm gonna play an indie game tonight, by the way, because there's this demo that is ending tomorrow, and I don't want to miss it. So I'm gonna have to push it by 1 day. As much as I want to play it on Monday, I do not know what time the demo leaves the Steam store, so I have to be careful. So I'm gonna play it tonight, and then push the other clips from tomorrow onwards. And yeah, I'm gonna ramp down because we've been grinding this whole week. Honkai Star Rail non-stop. Yeah, thank you everyone who watched my Honkai Star Rail 2.0 launch day stream, 8 hours plus and 3,500 views. Very good. It's my most successful stream. It even beat my Fontaine finale stream, so that's actually surprising. I thought it was gonna like stagnate after 3,000. It's still growing to 3.5. So very, very nice. Is there anything else? Yeah, but so I'll be resting and doing less streams because we literally streamed almost every morning just to cover this Lantern Rite event. And yeah, I'll be resting definitely because I am feeling deflated right now. So yeah, very nice. We give ourselves a round of applause for, I think this is the most chaotic so far for this this entire YouTube run, because yeah, I think this is the only time I've streamed nonstop back to back every morning, which is what I would have done if I became a corpo in Hollow or Niji. But yeah, I guess I guess I can do it. It's just that I don't want to, since I'm an indie. I get to do whatever I want. But yeah, very, very nice. And with regards to okay, so next week is Valentine's Day. I don't think I'll be doing a stream unless I play Doki Literature. I got no mood for it. We'll see. Apex, I don't know. I need to ask Mush and Shiba whether they want to jump back into Apex. I know I said I retired from Apex. Yes, I have. But I just want to go in and try the abilities and not make highlights anymore because I'm kaput. As for the Singapore Air Show on the 24th, where I'll be filming and making a video, I have bad news, unfortunately. The Sukhoi 30 from the Malaysian Air Force will not be flying, as well as the F-35B from the United States Marine Corps. For some reason, they are not flying this year. The previous years, they did fly. The Su-30 flew, I think, last flew around Air Show 2020 or 2018, and the F-35 was 2022, I believe. So it's a bit sad. And the B-52 will only be doing a flyover on the weekday, which is only for private investors or, you know, industry people who want to buy aircraft. So yeah, it's not gonna fly over on the public day, so I don't think I'll be able to film it. Yeah, very sad, but I'll make the best of it since it's like my finale for my IRL vlog and series. I'm doing it because one, I'm tired, and two, there's nothing much left to cover in Singapore, so I'm just gonna retire the series and, you know, just focus on my book, because that's the new thing I'm doing. The RL stream kind of extended its runtime. We had like a time extension in those racing games. I thought it was done after I covered you know, the SCA Aquarium, but after I moved to YouTube, I definitely knew I had to do some bonus rounds. So yes, the Singapore Air Force Open House was the time extension for that, and then by luck we won the ballot, the gacha, to go on board the Singapore Navy ship RSS Endeavour. So that was another bonus that we got. So yes, the Singapore Air Show will be the final conclusion to my face reveal and the IRL vlogging and stuff. So yeah, If you want to see my real face, just scroll down on my main page and you'll get to see me firing a gun at a range in Philippines, riding an ATV on a riverbed in the Philippines, and going to all of Singapore's nature attractions, as well as covering all of Singapore, of the Singapore Armed Forces open house, the Army, Air Force, and Navy in the past. So yeah, Genshin HSR is my main thing, but I also keep time and energy to cover stuff that I'm also passionate about above all of these. So yeah, do check it out. I'll place the playlist here just so in case you're watching the VOD, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, if you're not sure, just scroll down. I also do unboxings, but I'm also retiring that because I got nothing left to unbox and I have no more shelves to put the stuff I unbox on. So yes, I haven't done my room tour video, but my room is packed. I do not have any space left. So yes, we're also retiring that. More on that in my Commander's Intent video somewhere in the quarter or next quarter. So yeah, this was I was supposed to release my Commander's Intent, which basically is my New Year's resolution, but we've been so busy, so that video is on delay. But yeah, I'm telling this now since it's Lunar New Year. Some people say it's like a new beginning. I guess it's a bit weird because I'm not personally Chinese. I know how to speak Chinese. I grew up learning Chinese, but I'm not Chinese by blood. So yes, I don't really celebrate or get infinite money from that. But yeah, I guess I'll just tell you, I'm moving on to focus on bigger projects. So yes, RL streaming and covering military and nature installations was my passion when I was on Twitch. I brought it over on YouTube, but now I want to focus on the OG one because I've been doing this for 10 years, trying to be an author. So I do hope you can support me after the Singapore Air Show. And yeah, my outro is actually the anime ending song for my book if it ever got published. So yeah, do give it a listen. That is the piano only version. I have not made a music video for the full mix one because I'm still compiling all the artwork in order to make it. So yeah, please be patient. I hired a lot of voice actors to participate in this. So yes, anyway, I won't keep you too much. Enjoy your Sunday, enjoy your Lunar New Year, and I will see you maybe tonight for that indie game. It's a Filipino indie game, so yeah, I'll try to see and cover it, get in touch with my roots. Alright, later.
Ring the bells of Penacony, the lost sheep will come home. Against the forces of heaven and hell, the demon stands alone. With the power of angels and the saints, the lost sheep reclaims her throne. Years ago, stormy nights, 77 souls lost from God's old sight. Women of God dressed in white sold them for power without contrite, and rang the bells of Bacchanal. Her villagers heard and saw, but bright and crooked was the law. The demon met death's claw. All the kings and all the queen's men couldn't put Bacchanal back together again. Made her across the Ardanian night. Bloody crown of cross and thorn upon the oak till she was lost and reborn. Heart of steel and tainted cross, bearing the burden of false pieces cost. Oh, ring the bells of Beckenel, the lost sheep has come home. Last of slain, vanished house, she banished Satan's spouse. So hark the herald archangel sing, long live the power priestess, mercenary queen.